Hello, welcome back to EarthBound. Last time we got here to Saturn Valley. This time we are going to explore. So, Boing, you have $30. We trade for secret herbs. So, Boing, you have. Yeah, goodness. Yeah, okay, so he's explaining the okay, I'm sorry, I won't do that. We look like same. I give you special thing. Not now, Zoom. I give you one on the way back. Boing, bye later. I don't even know what that is. I haven't checked that before. Base secret. Base behind Grapefruit Falls. Password I tell. Belchman say password, then stand still. Wait for 3 minutes. Okay, well, I have to remember that. Scary guy, boing. Grapefruit Falls, scary sick, barfy. Going la la la. Ding, scary. True philosophers here, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, let's continue. I realized after recording the last episode, I never even mentioned my apparent affection for Bubble Monkey. He's my profile picture on here on YouTube, and I didn't even mention it. I forgot to, and I also remembered I want to talk about. I don't actually really care for Bubble Monkey all that much. Like, I don't dislike him or anything. It's just I don't want it to be misconstrued that like he's my favorite Earthbound character or something, or Mother character, because I really I carry no thoughts on him whatsoever. I just wanted a picture of an ape from Earthbound, and I'm not dealing with that. An ape from Earthbound, and he was the first one to come up, and I didn't want to use Salsa, so from Mother 3, so I did. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh wow, this is not good. No, this isn't a great way to start this episode, is it? Oh my gosh. Man. Let's just try to run, I guess. I guess the worst case scenario is dying and just going back to Saturn Valley, which isn't all that bad, but oh man, oh shit. Sorry for my language. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, I was more just inconvenienced by the fact that this does mean we lost half of our money, which I didn't actually look at it. Oh well. Not exactly. It's a good thing. Look. It's a good thing this happened after we bought all of the upgrades from Saturn Valley. And gosh, it sucks because I was just going to straight up. I was just planning on straight up fighting them and not like running. But then I saw they did 70 damage to Jeff and realized, this isn't an option. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, not a great way to start the episode. I won't lie, but hopefully, look. I promise we'll get better. I promise. Anyways, I just want to say thanks to everyone watching this series. There's actually more people watching than I was expecting. So especially with the length of the episodes, there are more people watching than I was expecting, and I just want to extend my thanks for that. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining me on this ride. This is the last episode I'm probably going to record tonight. I've recorded 3 episodes today, parts 4, 5, and this would be 6. So this is the last. Sorry, my hands are cold. Last episode for tonight because I think I mentioned it last episode, but I am trying to stockpile a little bit because I'm moving out of college soon. And I also want to say thanks to the people watching this who say they're watching it like a podcast. I appreciate that. I'm glad I can provide that sort of experience for you. Does Jeff have anything I can heal Paula with? No, he doesn't. So I'm just going to hope that... Okay, cool. I was just going to hold out hope that Paula would be fine. And come on! Ooh! Dang it. I just don't want Paula to die, especially before we even get to where we're going. Man, I'm gonna have Jeff use a bomb. Oh man, the bomb only works on one. I thought it worked on multiple enemies. I think that might be in Mother 3 actually, which sucks. But anyways, let's just continue fighting here. Okay, plain crocodile's gone, and yeah, farmer zombie's not a big deal. And Jeff and Paula are actually coming across. Ooh, photo op. Jeff and Paula are actually finally catching up to Ness here. Feels good. And I also want to say I do recognize Fuzzy Pickles. No, that can be misconstrued. Anyway, I'm very aware that the series is going by quite quick. We're only at part 6 and we're already approaching here. I do want to I want to make clear my intentions on revisiting this game frequently on this channel. This channel is dedicated to EarthBound and Mother content. So, oh, by the way, we are going to be waiting here for 3 minutes. So looking at the timer, that looks like we're not moving again until about the 8-minute mark. So I could speed up, but I'm not going to. I want to give you the EarthBound experience, which I said I wasn't in the first part, but I guess I'm just going to do whatever I want because it is my channel. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to mention that this game will be revisited frequently, and hopefully at some other time I visit it in the future and probably do another playthrough. It's very likely I'll play through these games multiple times, with different sort of twists and stuff on them. Like I said, I want to do a 1 in 128 run at some point in the future. Hopefully not too long after this actual series ends, but who knows? I have no idea how long that'll be. I have no idea what the estimate of episodes is going to be for this series, because I couldn't tell you. Anyway, yeah, so things are going good right now. I hope you all are doing well. I hope anyone's doing well. I wanted to also mention that the Mothercraft episodes that have been coming out daily are going to continue coming out daily through May 8th, which I said before, and I also want to make it clear that all of those are just time lapses, but from now on, starting after May 8th, I'm going to try to commentate them, like I am for this series, because I was nervous. I didn't know if I wanted to do commentary before, but then yeah, I started doing this series, and now I'm more comfortable with it. So I am intending on commentating Mothercraft once. I want to say I have like 20 episodes I've recorded. I recorded a lot of them back to back because they were so easy. It only took like 20 minutes or so to make one, except the Masked Man statue, which took, I want to say, like 40 minutes to create. So I just was creating those, and I could edit them very quickly, and I was able to get them out quicker. So hopefully I can get you longer episodes of that in the near future. I don't know if I'm going to commentate them while I'm actually building, or if I'm going to commentate while I'm or if I'm just going to commentate over the speed up, the montage of it, or the time lapse. So if anyone has any opinions on that, please let me know. I'd be happy to take those into account when making the series from now on. I want to make some other abstract kind of EarthBound stuff in there, some dumb stuff too, both of which, oh hey, it looks like we're coming up on the 3 minutes here finally. I do like that EarthBound does seriously just make you take a moment and just think about what's going on for a while, because things have gotten pretty exponentially weird in the past, I don't know, probably 30 minutes or so of play. So here we are. Okay, you may enter. Something I want to point out right away when you come in here, if you read this: safety first, don't get injured, burp. Yes, you're supposed to read it like that. Don't get injured, burp, not don't get injured, burp, which would also work in terms of character, but I found that out recently when reading Tomato's Guide. Did you bring some fly honey? It's Master Belch's favorite. Yes. Okay, you may pass through. Hey, be careful. Be sure you don't drop it. And I like that he follows you after. Oh boy, here we go. So these are fobbies. Are these fobbies? They're called something else. Foppies, right. They're extraordinarily weak enemies. Most of your attacks will beat them in one hit. And they also give you a lot of experience, which is nice. But just know that in here you are going to be fighting them quite a bit. Oh, look, Jeff's level 20 now. Cool. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a zombie in here. Yeah. Oh, usually there's a zombie in here. What is in here? There's a bomb. Oh, that will never not be funny to me. And here's some more foppies. Okay. Foppies are good to train on, and also that little Belch man warning you that you should have some fly honey is very, very relevant. You want that fly honey for something coming up here. I won't without spoiling exactly why. I was spoiling things earlier because I thought this was going to be more casual, but now I guess I'm going to try to refrain from spoiling stuff more so. Anyway, oh shoot! I didn't even realize Ness has no PP. Oh gosh, I forgot when I died I never healed at I never stopped at the hotel because I forgot that he needed some. I looked when I first died to check Paula, and Paula was fine, but oh, dang it, that sucks. We don't have... Oh, wait, I just realized. Paula has a PSI caramel, doesn't she? Yes, Paula does. Okay, we'll use that on Ness. Good. Good. There's something down here, like an item or something. I don't remember what. I think it's something for Jeff. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of enemies. Let's see if we can get a better setup going on here with the spawn plates, please. Nope. Okay, whatever. I'm assuming I don't remember it being anything extraordinary, so I'm not going to deal with it. Anyway, we're just going to continue on. This isn't a particularly long dungeon here, this little factory, but I do enjoy it aesthetically. It reminds me of, I think there's some kind of factory level similar to this in Mother 1 in EarthBound Beginnings. Here's something that got pointed out to me that I didn't know. You can actually talk to these Mr. Saturns when these things are out of the way, so you can't do it there, but now you can. Ah, so honest. Smile. Boing! Okay. And, oh, I guess I just missed the train on that one. Tired, but so good. Ding! The Saturns seem to be enslaved. Whoa, you can't just turn us into slaves. That's a line from Space Jam if you haven't seen that masterpiece. So here's the slimy little pile. I love their designs. They inspired something in a project I recently did. Without getting too specific, people who are familiar with that project will know exactly what I'm talking about. They're extraordinarily weak to PK freeze, so don't refrain from using your PK freeze. There will be an area to replenish your PP later. Let's just use this. Can I immediately destroy these guys? Yeah, I can. Very good. There's something up here that's like it's like items, but I don't really feel like going for it because I don't think it's anything extraordinarily important. In this room, you will get a magic butterfly, which will hopefully alleviate your fears of having to fight things without having enough health. And I'm going to heal up Jeff and Paula. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I wasted that on Jeff. I was like, really? Jeff didn't have more than 77 HP? He did. It was just, I skipped the animation. So heading over here, there's another slimy little pile. Aren't you the fly honey delivery boy? What's the password? It doesn't mean I don't trust you. Just say it. Say it now. Someone so quiet is either extremely shy or extremely dangerous. What a suspicious fellow. These guys are getting paranoid. I love this battle background, by the way. I just think it's awesome. I think it really well reflects like the character you're fighting, for one thing, and I also just think it's like a lava lamp. I love the lava lamp backgrounds in this, which I have no doubt they're based on. And this is also a good area to train, especially with the foppies and the such. So heading up here we are at this character. Burp. So, you are Ness. I see. York, york, york. There's a prophecy that a boy will destroy Master Gygus. You make me laugh so hard. If Master Gygus is scared of someone, he would have to be worse than the greatest evil. I'll take you down big time, so get ready for the worst fight of your life. Get ready to feel the pain of true nausea. Come on, let's go. And here we are, fighting Master Belch. I love this this sprite. I think it's hilarious. I tried to do it for a Mothercraft episode, actually. Got an hour into making it and realized it just wasn't working and tore the whole thing down. I hope to do it at some point. So what we are going to do is have Ness open up with a PK Apes. We're going to have Paula actually can't do that because I think she has the fly honey. Does she? Oh, no, Ness actually does. We're going to use the jar of fly honey immediately, and this actually works better because Paul can use PK freeze now, which is a weakness of his, I believe. And we'll throw a bottle rocket as well. So that's 100 damage right off the bat, which is nice. And that made him nauseous, but that we can deal with that. You want to use this fly honey as quickly as possible because it distracts Master Belch, and he can't really do anything else for the rest of the battle if you do this. I don't know if Healing Alpha will cure that, so I'm going to use Healing Beta. Now you can pretty easily work out the rest of the battle on your own. And he's going to be distracted by that for the rest of the battle, so there's really no need to fear anymore. And if somehow he does come out of it, which I'm not sure he can, you can simply use it again. So I guess we will just fight. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that cured Jeff, which is annoying, but hopefully we can finish him off real quick here before it has to come to something worse. Okay, Paula, See, usually it's weird. I thought he'd be done by now, but it doesn't seem like it. I thought that last turn was going to take him out, which seems to no longer be a worry. We win, and this is a nice battle that you don't want to miss out on this experience. That's his level 26, Paul level 21. I'm assuming Jeff gets some. Jeff did not get anything, okay. Jeff did just have kind of 2 power-ups. Looks like it was an even fight. Burp. But Master Gygas has managed to get the many statue into Foreside. The city will soon be in worse condition than living in your own puke. Suffer, Spanky. Burp. I like his overworld sprite too. I think it's really fun. So let's move on through. Oh gosh, Jeff has nausea. I escaped. Zoom. Burp. Boing. Goody. Burp. Okay. So I want to actually visit that Mr. Saturn now who said he had something for us. But first there's something else I gotta do. You weren't down. Ah. Boing. Burp. Burf. Stinky bee you. So heading right out here, it actually leads us back into Saturn Valley near this hot tub. And Jeff's condition is critical. He will collapse if it's not treated. Be careful. Let's get in here really quick in this in this hot spring. Oh, Jeff died. Awkward. Luckily, this brought him back to life. He's all good now. Longer ladder. Can go to hot springs. Very nice. Very good. Now we have some we can get up here. We couldn't before. All home. Zoom. So let's head down here and talk to this Mr. Saturn, because I don't remember what he gives you. I just don't remember. So let's see. You wait. Oh, okay, this isn't the right one. I think it's this one. So boing, you. Nope, not you. I love their designs. Here is present. I hand you cup of life noodles. I hand you Mr. Saturn coin. I no hand you stag beetle. Oh, tease you. I have no something. What? Did he not? Oh, he did give us all of them. So, Mr. Saturn coin, let's see this. Mr. Saturn coin must be equipped as other. Increases your defense and luck. It's not your money, even though it's called a coin. It's not money, even though it's called a coin. I think I'll just equip it to... Or, whoops, I think I'm going to equip it to Jeff just because I think it'll probably serve him well. Yeah, that's quite a bit of a stat boost, so we'll just let him have that. So, let's, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Let's actually stay at the hotel first and rest up before we head on to that cave right beyond Saturn Valley. I think new things, difficult things from now. This Master Saturn's evolving, it seems. He's gonna have some complex thoughts from now on, which we can count on him to do good. Do you want slumber? Yes. KO. Mr. Saturn's font, by the way, if you didn't know this, is actually based on Shigesato Itoi's daughter's handwriting when she was about 3 years old. And it's actually been a point of contention in the translation because due to the Japanese... Due to the Japanese being written in that way, it was very difficult to translate, including in the Mother 3 fan translation. So, now that we have all that figured out, let's head out. Hot Springs, rest here. Or, Hot Springs, rest here. Whole Milky Well. What this? Ding, ding! So, heading right in here, there are... Nope, don't want to deal with those. Ugh, gosh, those green fellas are called Ranboobs, and I hate fighting them. They are very annoying, so I'm hoping to get a spawn. It doesn't look like it. Hoping to get a spawn. I was hoping to get a spawn where I didn't have to fight any of them. These guys can be very annoying, and I prefer to just use my spells immediately as to take them out as quickly as possible because they can be very strong. And even though this area we're going through right now is short, it can be very annoying if you have to keep dealing with these guys. So I just prefer to take them out as quickly as possible, even though it costs some PP, which can be annoying. And they also give some sizable XP, so at least they will make it worth your while. Hopefully there's more, and there's more over there. I don't know where to... Oh, gosh. No! Oh, gosh, dang it. I'm such an idiot. Okay, we're just gonna try to fight these guys and beat them as quick as possible. Okay. Hopefully... Oh, man. Ugh, you're kidding me. They put Paula to sleep? Die. And Jeff is at... Oh, come on! Ugh, I'm an idiot. I gotta tell you, there's a big difficulty spike in this little cave, and it really sucks to deal with right now, considering we are headed somewhere to fight something that can be quite tough. And I hate these little mobile sprouts right now that are able to use PSI Magnet, which will steal your stuff, which we do not want to deal with right now. So let's get rid of them quick. All of the enemies in this area are annoying, if you can't tell by my tone of voice. And Paula got another level up there, it seems, I think. What is everyone looking like right now? So Ness looks good, Paula and Jeff are all doing pretty well, actually, all things considered. Now, sometimes there can be a magic butterfly in this area. I hope I can run into one, just because I did have to use a lot of PP in that cave right there. Can I go up here and change the spawn plate? And that's, you know, believe it or not, actually much better than what we had before. I'm gonna go into the cave and leave, though. Hopefully I can get rid of the ran boob. Well, can't win them all, or in my case, at all. So, it seems everything here is relatively weak to fire. Oh gosh, that was horrifying, because I thought that Ness was about to murder everyone because he's feeling strange. Man, it sucks too because there's the magic butterfly. It also sucks because there is in fact or the hot spring does in fact heal you of mushroomization. I don't know if this can, I'm assuming this doesn't. No, it doesn't. I know this is really stupid. It is, but 2 magic butterflies. Wow. I am going to go for what's coming up here with this mushroom on my head, which I will encourage you, if you're playing along and it's your first time, not to do this because it's a really stupid move. So I'm just going to have Ness defend, and I will have Paula use some PK fire. Jeff, I don't think this is exactly worth using a bomb on, so I won't. Okay, let's just take this out. At least it was only 1 Rambo, that's why I was more willing to just put up with it. So, this is not a good idea. There's a coin of slumber. That's something we want. That's a good item. So, oh, I should have called someone to take the jar of fly honey. I'll do that after. I do need something, though. Let's see. I guess we'll just use the protein drink. That's not overly necessary. Can Ness get something out of this? Yeah, okay. Use that. And since Ness's... Let me see Ness's defense. It's 45. No, I'm gonna give Ness that coin of slumber, because even though... you know, I'm actually curious. Can the hand-aid cure this? Probably not. Handmade Band-Aid heals your wounded body, gone after 1 use. Nope. Okay, I should have bought some refreshing herbs because I think those can help. But unfortunately I didn't. Anyway. Let's see. I really just have nothing to get rid of. Stag Beetle. By throwing this at an enemy during battle, the battle is shocked and stops moving, gone after 1 use. That doesn't sound particularly helpful, honestly. We actually do have a second protractor, so I can just toss the protractor. I have to shuffle my items around a bit so that I can actually get this to Ness, in fact. So, now we will give the hand-aid to Paula, so that Ness now has finally a free one, and then we'll give this to Ness. Finally, okay. Coin of Slumber. Yeah, that'll bring us up. And Jeff actually still has higher defense than him, which is funny. But good. So yeah, we're gonna take on a Sanctuary boss like this, because I'm an idiot. You finally got here. This is the 3rd your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. I've never done this before. This will be interesting. Okay, this is the Trillion-Age Sprout. Pronounced Trillion-Age Sprout. Well, just have Ness defend for now, I guess. We want to use PK Fire primarily on this enemy. That's his weakness. And we're just going to immediately throw some... Oh, shoot. I don't even have many bottle rockets. This is going to be bad. Oh, boy. Let's immediately fire the bottle rocket at it. We want to use PK Fire because not only does it do a lot of damage, to the Trillion Age Sprout, but we want to get rid of them as fast as possible because they do have a move. Okay, let's I hope healing moves will be okay. But they do also have moves that will in fact drain your PP, which is the worst case scenario right now because we need as many of those as we need as much PP as possible to deal as much fire damage as possible. So Ness can actually just take a bunch of hits, so we don't have to worry too much about him. I might at some point if we get desperate fights, but I think I just need to defend with him for now. We're going to just kind of keep spamming PK Fire, and we are out of all of this, which isn't good. Wow, this was a bad idea. I just think it's fun to give myself a little bit of a challenge. So we'll just keep fighting. And the Trillion Age Sprout isn't particularly strong on its own. Usually it uses stronger moves. I don't know its moves offhand, but usually I have a tougher time on it than this. So hopefully we are getting close to beating it. We will just have to keep doing it. And I really gotta hold out and make sure Paula doesn't die. Paula luckily has enough health, I think, to survive another hit from the Trillion Age Sprout. Unless it's not. Oh, never mind. We didn't even need it. Yes, Trillion Age Sprout's one of the easier bosses, luckily, because it has such an exploitable weakness. You just gotta make. The challenge really is getting here with the. Oh wow, Ness got some level ups there. Oh hell yeah, he's got some mad ups, bro. And I can't believe I just said that. That was not that bad. He does have a more exploitable weakness than some of the other bosses in the game do, and Paul actually knows Magnet, but I never find myself using Magnet much because it's... Wow, that was a big stat boost. Holy hell. Was that Jeff who just... His health went up by 30? That was crazy. Let me see that. Who has... Man. Wow. That was something... Oh, man, I mushroomized. It's messing with my controls. I don't know if I mentioned that. That's what mushroomization does to you. So now we luckily just had to get to... Come on. There we go. Now we're healed. That's funny. Of course it would happen right after the battle, because I was about to say even like, oh wow, I can't believe we made it all the way through there without having to deal with it, even, because we got it all the way back in the cave a little bit ago. Ness thought he heard his mother from far away. She said, "Be a thoughtful, strong boy." Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the Milky Well. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This is the burp episode. Everything's about burps. Let's use the soundstone and listen to the melodies so far. Things seem to be coming along. That's already 3 melodies. And again, I urge you, get away from me. Yeah, this is the best part. Then these guys are dumb, and then they flee from you. And it's also good to know that they, in fact, are only in this area. So you'll never have to deal with them again, which is nice. Don't even need the magic butterfly because I'm fully healed now. Anyway, let's move on. But once again, I incline you, don't use the amount of melodies we have as a good checkpoint for what percent of the game we're done with. It's not incredibly far off, but it's not incredibly accurate either, because there will be points when we're not getting them for a while. So, oh gosh, I can't even believe I weaved my way through that. Oh hey, there's a magic butterfly up there. I didn't even know that could happen. I've never seen that before. Okay. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, Buzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. Man, we have been averaging like 5 photos every episode. That's an exaggeration. Drink coffee before go? Say yes to me? Say no to me? Yes. Bottoms up. Boing. Alright, let's relax with the Saturns and have some coffee before we head back to Threed, huh? Nice tranquil background as well. You've traveled very far from home. Yes, and that's the #1 rule of improv, I've heard. Do you remember how your long and winding journey began with someone pounding at your door? It was Porky. the worst person in your neighborhood who knocked on the door that fateful night. What's the timeline of EarthBound? How long does this war against Gygas take? On your way, you have walked, thought, and fought. Yet through all this, you've never lost your courage. You've grown up steadily stronger, though you have experienced the pain of battle many times. Yes, more than you know. I've died a few times even. I've had to have friends resuscitated to hospitals. It's been a rough time. This is luckily a point in the game where you're kind of over a hill for a while of immense difficulty. You are no longer alone in your adventures. Paula, who is steadfast, kind, and even pretty, is always at your side. Jeff is with you as well, though he is timid. He came from a distant land to help you. Ness, as you certainly know by now, you are not a regular young man. You have an awesome destiny to fulfill. Yes, and I stand by that, as always. The journey from this point will be long, and it will be more difficult than anything you have ever undergone to this point. Yet I know you will be all right. When good battles evil, which side do you believe wins? Do you have faith that good is triumphant? I actually have something interesting to say about this little sequence once it finishes up here. One thing you must never lose is courage. If you believe in the goal you are striving for, you will be courageous. There are many difficult times ahead you, but you must keep your sense of humor, work through the tough situations, and enjoy yourself. I like the little bubbles in the background there. Remind me of bubbles in hot coffee, actually, and like a hot spring. Now I think about it. When you have finished this cup of coffee, your adventure will begin again. Next, you must pass through a vast desert and proceed to the big city of Fourside. Ness, Paula, Jeff. Oh, that's awkward. Ignore that text message up in the corner. I wish you luck. Look. It's a text-based RPG, and I promise it's just look. I get text messages on my legal console that I am playing this on, so just ignore that, okay? That didn't happen. Anyways, now that our cup of coffee is done, let's get back to our adventure, shall we? Sorry to ruin the immersion there. Anyway, what is that Saturn doing? He was really heading in there, wasn't he? Sweet fresh feel. Oh, I have seen. Yeah, I did know that mad ducks could appear over there. It's kind of rare, actually. It doesn't happen all that often, but it can happen, as is evidence. And I'm glad we got to see it before we left. When we get back to Threed, I think the first thing I want to do is to call Escargot Express and get stuff put away. Anyway, I also wanted to say about that coffee cutscene is that it's kind of different. It's changed slightly lore-wise in the English version because it's like, I believe in you, Ness, or whatever the line is. It's similar to that because this actually changes the meaning because it's more of an omniscient thing in the Japanese version, while here it seems like it's someone actually talking to you. And it just becomes like a question of who is talking to you. Narratively speaking, what does that mean? And unfortunately, even though you took out the Sanctuary boss, these fellas, as well as the enemies outside, are not afraid of you. They are still very much going to approach you and attack you. Luckily, though, by this point, by the time you've done that, hopefully these enemies aren't too tough. Especially these armored frogs, which actually aren't even all that hard to begin with. So hopefully you'll be fine getting through this. It's just a matter of sometimes they have a lot of health and defense, so they take a while, which is why I'm fine with just using my PP on them. I gotta say, I really love the character sprites the more I play this game particularly. I love the sprites, particularly the skin tones they use. I just think they work very well in contrast with the reds and yellows present in a lot of the sprites. I think it looks great, and I really applaud the sprite work in this game because it looks incredible. So usually there's a magic butterfly down here by the entrance, right around here. Is it there? No, it's not. Who cares? I'll stay at a hotel at some point. We're fine, and we're actually not hurting for PP anyway. I'm going to try to keep these episodes... I know it's a bit late in the series to be saying this in episode 6, but I am going to try to keep these episodes roughly 40 minutes long. Maybe just a little bit over, like 43 at the most. So just so you know, because I want to make that clear, because I know for a little while their episodes were getting longer each time, and I understand not everyone has the time for a super long video every day. So 40 minutes should be the cap, so you know, roughly. Anyways, let's head back to Threed. Oh, wow. You always feel so much stronger on the walk back to Threed after that. Let's see how Threed's doing. It seems days finally come. It was night at all times in Threed before. Thank you for bringing peace and happiness back to Threed. Thanks. Peace, love. I won't forget you. Won't you come back to Threed sometime? Since the leader of the monsters is gone, the ghosts in the tunnel have disappeared. The bus can get through the tunnel now. Sweet. I really didn't think these kids could have saved the town. Would have ever imagined it. I would. Hello, orange boy. Alrighty. Man, a few words. I like it. I really like the diagonal sprites in this game also. I think they're gorgeous. Look at that. They're just something about them is very satisfying to me. So it looks like we can finally head out. Before we go, though, there is a certain NPC I want to show you. That bus got clipped there. There's a certain NPC I want to talk to that's down here. Just past here. Come on, there he is. So let's see what's going on with these three. Whoa, dude, like, my old girlfriend from Tucson hunted me down, man. I'm totally bummed because I have another girlfriend here in Threed. After the buses started running again, I decided to come see my boyfriend. Really shouldn't have, though. Check him out. I think he's the bee's knees. Oops, I mean way cool. He used to be in a band. I just enjoy these characters because in Tucson, if you go to the department store on the 2nd or 3rd floor, you can talk to this girl, and she says that she wants to talk to him. I don't remember if that was in a scrapped recording or not, so just wanted to make note of this. I really enjoy it. And also, before we leave, we are going to go to the department store, and I'm going to want to buy some stuff for Jeff, too. Yeah, there's a few things I want to do before we leave Threed for good. Let's see, we have quite a bit of money, so we're all good. I'm going to call Dad, I guess, because I think it's been a while. Yeah, funny number. We're going to want to call Dad just because I haven't saved in a while, and, could come back to bite me in the butt if I didn't. So, Escargot Express, we're going to call them to put away some key items we don't really need. Unfortunately, Escargot Express can only carry 3 items at a time. So, if you have more than 3 items you want to deposit to them, you are going to have to, in fact, call them multiple times, which isn't too big of a deal. It just is going to take a few minutes. So, here we are. Took you long enough. Your delivery charge is $18. You can cover the bill, right? Yes. What do you want me to take? I can take up to 3 things. So we do not need the jar of fly honey. I don't know if we ever need that again, honestly. I guess everything else I'll keep. We are going to want to keep that stuff. And we are going to... I guess that's all we need to get rid of, really. Yeah, I'm even going to keep the Quebec bubblegum, in fact. Yeah, take that. Alright, cool. Nice free spot. Any free space is good, you know, as much as you can get. It's nice to see how bright it is in Threed now. Shh, don't talk too loud. What do you want? I cannot believe this was allowed in a video game in the 90s. A straight up arms dealer. We are going to want to buy a few bottle rockets for Jeff here because we did use them all back in the Saturn Valley area, roughly, and then we finished them off on the Trillion Age Sprite. I do want to not buy. I'd like to sell some stuff, though. Let's get rid of this hard hat. Don't need that. $150. Wow. Okay. That sold for much more than I was expecting. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think that's about the price I sold for. I have an exit mouse. I forgot I had an exit mouse. Gonna want to keep most of this stuff, I think. I'll have to get the protractor to Jeff, actually, at some point. I'm going to keep all of this stuff. I don't think he'll buy the broken spray can. I don't really need the stag beetle, I don't think. And I'll sell, I feel like there's something else in Jeff's inventory I could probably sell. Yeah, the hard hat. And is there anything else I want? Broken pipe, I want to keep that. Okay, cool. And I am actually going to, now that Jeff has some more space, I'm going to buy a bomb for him. Because this sounds so weird. We're going to buy a bomb for him just because he can, you know. As for the protractor, I'm going to give that to Jeff because they do need to be in Jeff's inventory to get good use out of them when you're spending the night somewhere for him to fix things. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure if the broken item does, which would probably be important to know, but just letting you know, I don't know. Anyway, let's head up here. This thing I don't do usually, but I just want to do it because I want to experience it for once. I never use the bus stops in this game. It looks like the next bus will come pretty soon. I never use the buses in this game. I don't think I ever have. I just thought I would for this time. This bus goes to Foreside. I can't let you on if you don't pay $6 for the fare. You want to go? Yes. Does it make me pay for each person? It doesn't. Wow. That's interesting because at hotels they make you pay per person. So I figured that. I didn't realize how much this game borrows from Monopoly and like pays homage to Monopoly. That makes sense though. Itoy is a huge Whoa, that guy was on the cusp there. Itoy's a big Monopoly fan. He's like the president of like the Monopoly Association of Japan, actually. I can't tell what the bus is supposed to say on the side. It says easy haha. Oh, easy home bus? Is that what it says? I don't know. Or array home bus? I can't tell. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Little lore things. It's Eagalese. We'll just say it's Eagalese and we can, not think about it ever again. Man, it's bumper to bumper. My job is to drive, so I can't get off the bus. It's up to you if you want to get off the bus and walk around the desert. Hey, it's a free country. So the bus actually leaves. I was curious about that because I wasn't sure. This traffic jam is taking forever. Man, do I need to go. I feel so sorry for the guys behind me, but I'm so bent. I'm leaving my car here and walking instead. I heard that a little ways ahead is a herd of buffaloes running across the road. I can't move an inch. Welcome to the very end of the world's longest traffic jam. Well, it seems like we're a bit trapped here, so it looks like the only way to get into Foreside is going around, which I think we're going to do next time on EarthBound. Drugs. Just leaving that out there. So next time on EarthBound, we are going to head into the desert in an attempt to get around to get a Foreside. Thank you all for watching and have a good night.